So, as we all know, Nintendo Direct was rumoured a couple weeks ago, and now it has been announced with a general Direct, and I wanted to do a quick predictions video about what I'd expect to see. First off, I'd probably expect to see a lot of third-party games shown, like maybe Final Fantasy VII Remake, Elden Ring, and maybe some others that haven't been announced. I'd also expect a lot of other ones, like other third-party games that have been announced to get a release date too. I'd also expect maybe a Mario's 40th anniversary announcement, and probably going to do a Direct for whenever that's going to happen. So now, moving off this topic, because just wanted to get the easy stuff out of the way, I'd probably expect to see in the Direct for first party games is one that's just like needed to happen for ages, is a release date for Metroid Prime 4. That literally needs to happen, and maybe we'll show off more stuff from it, because we haven't seen much since like the whole trailer we had in the Nintendo Direct before the Switch 2 Direct happened is literally all we saw. I definitely expect this Nintendo Direct to be a lot more focused on games that have been announced but need a release date. For example, Splatoon Raiders. They did an announcement trailer for that and we haven't heard from it since, so I'd expect we'd see a release date for it, and maybe some gameplay footage of it too, because we haven't seen much. Another game I'd expect to see get a release date and maybe a third trailer for is Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. This game was shown in the partner Direct but still no release date, so I'd expect in this Direct that we see a release date for it somewhere in the winter. I'd also maybe go far and unlikely, but maybe we see a quick trailer for Kirby Air Riders 2, since there's still more stuff to show according to Sakurai. Another trailer that might happen but is unlikely too is a Mario Kart World DLC. Since that game hasn't gotten much attention since, I wouldn't necessarily call it dead, but I'd honestly say the game has been real quiet for a while. I'd also expect maybe a mini DLC, mini DLC with either some new tracks, karts added, characters, or maybe 200cc, but I don't expect that to happen for like another couple months at least, but maybe we'll see something from Mario Kart World. Now for games that I might go ahead and say that won't be here, but I might as well guess them, I'd probably say we could see Metroid Prime 2 and 3 ports. I've been wanting to play these games for ages, and I hope we see these, but again, I don't know if they could possibly pull off a Pikmin move, where they released the fourth game, but like 2 weeks before they released that game, the first and second game they release on Switch. So I don't know, unlikely, but I don't know, they might release like the second game and third game, Echoes and Corruption. I hope we do see it though, because people have been begging for it for ages. Another game I'd really hope to see come to Switch 2 is Twilight Princess HD Remaster. You know, maybe just bumping up the frame rate, fixing the motion blur and controls for Switch 2, 4K, but unlikely. Another game I'd probably, because again, this is a game I've been wanting to play, and it's probably, correct me on this, probably the most hardest game to play for like Zelda right now, because I feel like it's really hard to access it. Another game I'd like to see, but again unsure if it will happen at all, is Dustbloods. This game basically looks like Bloodborne 2, but a PvP type Bloodborne, and I don't know what they're going to show, but I hope we see more of it because it looks interesting. Maybe another 30-second trailer, but no release date. That's all I can expect if we do see that. But I've been wanting to see a trailer for that, like, for ages. And how it runs too. I want to see how it runs. One more game that I know will not happen, but to let me cope, I hope it does, is that we see a new Fire Emblem game, or a remaster of a Fire Emblem game that, like, I wish we can see. I've been wanting to get into the Fire Emblem series for ages, and Three Houses I played and loved it. So I hope we see a new game, or a remaster, or one of the older titles. Now, for the Switch 2 editions, if they do these, I won't be surprised, but either way, I'd expect them to happen. A Pikmin 4 Switch 2 edition, a Fire Emblem game, either Engage or Three Houses Switch 2 editions, or this one's the most likely, and I'd hope we see this one, and I want this to happen mostly, is Xenoblade games in a nice Switch 2 upgrade with 4K 60fps or 1080p 120fps. These, I'd honestly expect to see one of them, and I hope we can, so, because I've been loving the Xenoblade franchise, I've been playing it, they're some of my favourite games of all time, and I want to badly see some Switch 2 editions for them, because I've yet to play the DLCs for any of them. So obviously I don't expect to see all of these games in the Direct, but these are the games I'd want for the Nintendo Direct, and some of them I'd also expect. At least we must see one of the predictions I've made, at least, or one of the wants I want for the Direct. But for now, that's all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.